Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Stay Tuned Laura. I'm Laura, obviously. Alright guys, again, glasses because I don't have contacts. So annoying. But yeah, guys, it's pretty much Christmas already. It's what, the 23rd? Sorry, I can't recall the dates on the spot because I'm recording. But that's crazy, right? I mean, I swear we just started December, right? But whatever, I guess I digress. I did want to show you guys something that I worked on a couple of months ago. Maybe not a couple, maybe more like 4 or 5 months ago. Either way, I want to show it to you guys. I've been kind of dying to show you this piece. Now this is going to be a new segment on my channel and hopefully you guys don't mind it, but it's not like I'm asking you for your permission, so deal with it. Alright guys, so let me go ahead and grab my sketchbook. Just give me a second. Now before I actually show you, what I want to show you, I was going to say that this is a new segment on my channel and this is going to be called fan art, my fan art segment. So yay, and I thought, you know what better way to do that than to start this off with this certain piece. So let me show you, I won't keep you in suspense. Now, yes, they're nude and I know you can't tell who they are, but this is actually my rendition of Robin and Starfire. Yay. Hopefully you guys love that ship. All of you should know this ship by now and I hope you guys appreciate this ship after so many years because I still do, and so does my hubs. So now I want to show you the close-up of this drawing, so give me a second while I show this to you. So feet, I couldn't decide on the pose, so I did 2. Hopefully it's not too blurry. I apologize if it is too blurry. But yes, yeah, this is one of my all-time favorite ships and it better be one of yours as well, just saying, because if it's not, then we can't be friends. Just kidding. Alright guys, so yeah, I won't keep you in suspense. Let's go ahead and show you the finished product that was done in Photoshop. Alright, there you guys have it. What do you guys think? Do you guys like the color scheme? Oh, and another thing that's like I'm gonna address before I move on is yes, I did draw the t-ship. Of course I did. Actually, I didn't draw it on paper first. I'm sorry if you hear random noises. It's my cat. He's excited. Every time the tree is lit up, he goes bananas. So if you hear stuff, it's Snape. Anyway, I digress. Yes, I did draw the t-ship. I didn't draw it on paper. I actually went straight to Krita so that way I could do like the mirroring, you know what I mean? So I technically drew one side and then I had the program go ahead and draw the rest for me. The reason why is because, and I've already said this, I do not like to draw inanimate objects or animals. So yeah, unfortunately the t-ship fell into that category in my mind, right? So yeah. That's the reason why I got that, a little extra help on the program. But other than that, I colored it myself. I had to look up some references, of course, because I could not recall for the life of me, like all the details of the t-ship. So, I mean, who would, right? I mean, there's just so much to remember and there's so much to do. And at the time that I drew this fan art, was actually the time that I rewatched it, with my family, with my husband and my daughter. So yeah, we had a ball and man, I hadn't seen Teen Titans like since the 8th grade, 9th grade, right? And I've loved it so much. I've always loved Starfire and Robin together. They're just, it's refreshing and they're perfect and they're sweet and I don't know, it's just, a beautiful like love. And I don't read comics too often, but hopefully there is, a rendition of a comic where they actually are together and they build a life and stuff. If you guys know any, let me know please. I would love to read that. This is one of my favorite ships. I think this is probably, I'm not gonna lie, probably my #1 ship. Yeah, but that's very hard to say because I also love Usagi and Mamoru. So, and I also love Usagi and Seiya. Sorry, I couldn't like recall on the spot. I mean, you guys already know I blank out sometimes. It's not my fault. I try my best not to do that, but yes, I also love Usagi and Seiya. I mean, just letting you know, keep an eye out. Alright guys, so yeah, I guess you're wondering, you know, like, oh Laura, do you have like any progress videos or anything like that? Unfortunately, I do not. At the time, I wasn't really like, I don't think I was doing my YouTube just yet. I can't recall. I wish I could recall on the spot, like I said, like literally 2 minutes ago. Yeah, I wish I could recall, but I don't think I had my YouTube channel going just yet. I think I did it right before I started. I think I needed to get it out of my mind before I decided to do something else. Sometimes I do that, so yeah. Now in terms of, you know, like the composition, like the postures of, you know, Robin and Starfire, I actually did have to look up some body poses because I had like a certain vision in mind, and honestly I don't really draw the male figure as often as I do, and I like it, don't get me wrong. It's not that I don't like it, it's not one of those things that I hate to draw. I like it a lot. I just, you know, I don't really do it. Not sure why, but I'm happy that, you know, I got the body down. I did have to look up some, you know, like references, like like, you know what I mean, like on my Instagram or something, like, you know, like male models and stuff. So some of them were like really built, and I was like, ooh, I like that, you know. But like, I didn't want to draw Robin too like jacked, you know what I mean. Like, I wanted to draw him like lean, but of course muscular, because let's be real, you know, with all the training that Robin does, I mean, he would be like pretty like cut, you know what I mean. At the very least, he would be cut and lean, obviously, because he eats very well generally, I think. Anyway, yeah, so that's what I did. And for the face, you know what's funny is that he, in the drawing, let me show you again really quick. Okay, so hopefully it's not blurry, but here in the face, I was trying really hard not to make Robin, my rendition of Robin, look like my husband, but ended up looking almost exactly like him. And the same thing with the body too. Like, I really tried, guys, not to make them look identical, but geez, I might as well have just stared at my husband. Honestly, man, I mean, I don't know. I even looked at like some male like headshots, you know, like from models, and I kind of combined two that I really liked, but geez, again, it looks just like my husband. And at first I was annoyed, but then I was like, you know, like, I'm a lucky girl, so. And of course, when it comes to Starfire's pose, again, I did look up some references. I don't know from where. I think I googled it. Sorry, I can't recall on the spot. You already know that. But yeah, I actually wanted her to look like, you know, like she's flying, but like, you know, she's kind of like acrobatic, you know what I mean? And I feel like that's how Starfire is. Like, she's so free, like, you know, like water, or like the wind, like air, like, you know what I mean? Like, she's just, I don't know. Starfire is awesome. She's perfect. And the way that she acts totally reflects, you know, like her personality, I think. So I wanted to give her like a hint of freedom, like in her posture. So what I did was I was actually looking at people floating, pictures of people floating, or like pictures of contortionists, or like just aerobic people, like not aerobic. What is that? What are we in the 80s? What is it called? Like yoga people, like yoga instructors. I'm sorry. Again, I can't remember everything I want to say exactly the way I want to say it, because I'm recording and I'm a little bit self-conscious. So, but yes, let's go ahead and actually talk about, you know, like the colors and all that. So yeah, the skin was the first thing that I did. I've told you guys before, I feel like the skin is one of the hardest things to do, so I just tackle it like immediately. because once I feel like the skin is done, I feel like I can breathe much easier, and I feel like I could do like the clothing and like the hair and whatever else I need to do like with a much better like mindset when I have the skin done. Because if I do everything else first, I don't know why, but I like worry about the skin, and I actually hurt my stomach and like my chest, like from I guess the anxiety of not getting the skin down, you know what I mean? So I'm like, you know what, I don't want to make myself suffer for no reason, so let's go ahead and do that hardest part first, right? So yes, the skin took me, I want to say 2 days, because I at first made Starfire super orange, and I did not like that. I don't like when they color her skin so bright orange. I'm like, okay, look, I understand she's an extraterrestrial, she's not from, you know, our planet, but I don't like a super bright orange. I mean, I think in the show Teen Titans, they got the skin, I mean, just right, you know, like it's peachy, but there is some orange tones that are visible, which is great. I think that came out beautifully. So I tried to do the same thing. So yeah, I was just messing with like all these like shades of orange and peach, and I was like combining them as best as I could to finally I got like that end result, and I actually feel really happy with the color still to this day. Hasn't even been that long. I'm acting like if it's been like fucking 4 years. This was like 4 or 5 months ago tops, I think. And yeah, and with Robin's too, that one was a little bit harder, I would say, to get down, only because of, you know, like the abs, and like, you know, he looks like all like ripped, like I said. So yeah, I wanted to draw the muscles like just right. I wanted to get like the right like contrast and like, you know, the right shades, because Robin is pretty fair, but he's not pale, you know what I mean? So I was messing around with those color schemes a little bit, and of course, again, even the color scheme of his skin, the colors that I've used, the color that I used on his skin came out exactly like my husband. I'm just like, okay. I wiped up my lipstick. I guess it's safe to say that I am obsessed with my husband, and that's fine because he's obsessed with me. So, you know, I would say the biggest difference though between my rendition of Robin and my husband is actually that my husband has prettier lips. His are like nice and just a little poofy. I think it's so cute and adorable. So yeah, the Robin that I drew, I tried to give him, you know, like my lips, like not big and not small, just kind of like in the middle. So yeah, but yeah, guys, skin hardest part, the hair. I enjoyed doing Robin's hair so much. I don't know why, and I enjoyed so much coloring in his clothing. I know that's so weird to say, but I mean, I can't help how I feel or think, right? I mean, I just loved doing those things specifically for Robin. And another weird thing is that it was actually really hard to draw his mask. I know that in video I showed you like 2 different versions of this drawing. That was on purpose. It's because I like the way he came out with and without the mask. So yeah. So yeah, anyway, the mask was actually really hard to get down. I don't know why, but I mean, I got it done eventually, and I think I did a pretty good job. So, and also Starfire's hair was really, really hard to get down. I think I redid it 3 times. Hair is not my favorite thing to do all the time. Sometimes I really, really like it. Like if I'm having a good day, you know what I mean, for coloring hair. Like my friend in the previous video with the orange hair. That was a really good hair coloring day, for lack of a better phrase for that. And yeah, when I was coloring Starfire's hair, I did not have an easy or good time and I actually, you know, I just deleted like the first 2 attempts, and then I was like, you know what, let's do this again tomorrow, fresh mind, right, like more energy. So that's exactly what I did. I put it to rest for the night, and then as soon as I woke up in the morning, I'm like, let's go, let's finish this hair, right? So I went, and that's exactly what I did, and I am glad I did that. And I think I'm gonna kind of incorporate that patience, like from now on, whenever I'm drawing or animating. It's like if something is not coming out right, I'm just gonna take a break, or like take a few hours off and then get back into it, because sometimes I do work myself pretty much to the bone. So yeah, I need to learn to like relax basically and not be so anxious. Unfortunately, it's because I work pretty well under pressure, and that's not good for me or anyone at all, but especially someone like me who has some anxiety issues. Obviously, I've healed greatly since, you know, I started having like anxiety attacks like a few years back, maybe like 6 years ago. I'm much better now. I'm like 93% better, I would say. Just a guesstimate. Don't get all weird on me about that. But yeah, anyway, I digress. Yes, those were the hardest things to do. Definitely the hair and the skin. And actually, I'm not gonna lie, I think my favorite part of this drawing is actually the T-ship. And yes, I did save a separate file of just the T-ship. Of course I did. I mean, that's a lot of freaking work that I did, guys. I spent literally 10 hours almost straight. I did take a couple of breaks like to eat and stuff, right, or use the restroom. I sat on the computer for 10 freaking hours because I was like, that was the last thing I did, and I was like, I need to get this done because I want to finish and I want to move on and I want to, you know, draw or animate something else, right? So yeah, I just I went like above and beyond for that T-ship, so yeah. And actually, you know, speaking of all this, I don't think I've brought it up to anyone. I don't know why, I feel kind of shy about it, but I'll just bring it up now. Hopefully this is a good time, I guess, right? I did create a Teespring, and I actually did create a collection that you can buy with this Robstar fan art, and I'm not sure if I've done anything just for the T-ship just yet, you know, like products on the website. But hey, I mean, if that sounds cool to you guys, if you want just the T-ship, cool. I mean, if you want the whole shebang, I mean, cool too. You know what I mean? I'm gonna list it there, and I'm gonna post a link, I guess, in my description. So yeah, I mean, no pressure. I know times are tough, but like, I just wanted to throw that out there. I've kind of had it up there for a few months, but I'm shy about it. I don't know why. So sorry about that. Sorry if you're like, Laura, why didn't you tell me sooner? Yeah, I'm shy sometimes. So yeah, I hope you guys genuinely like this video. I genuinely hope you guys liked this fan art. I mean, again, this is like, man, top two like ships for me, you know what I mean? And yeah, I mean, hopefully you guys enjoyed this piece. I hope you guys, you know, didn't mind my rambling so much. I know I'm talking a lot in this video, but hopefully it's not too much where you guys feel like annoyed with me. I'm just really proud of what I did. That's basically what's going on. So yeah, hopefully you guys liked it, and hopefully you guys are fans of Robstar. You better be. Alright guys, well, I'll let you go. Thank you so much for your support, like always. And again, I mean, if you feel like purchasing something from my Teespring, my link will be there. No pressure, no rush. Yeah, hopefully you guys like what I've listed so far. And again, this is a new segment that I'm going to be putting in my channel, so hopefully you guys like that. Yeah, I have more to show you, and I'm excited. And yeah, and you know what? I know previously I did say that this is the best way to start my fan art segment. That's actually not true, because I did draw quite a few fan arts that I showed you guys, right? So yeah, I guess that's fine. I'll just, like, you know, list them there anyway. So yeah, I will talk to you guys soon, and Merry Christmas. I'll see you guys, I guess, before New Year's. Alright guys, so I'll see you guys later. Bye.